The LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. They did it all correct in literally one day.
So Caitlin Clark played golf during the week, and obviously it was a big deal. Surprisingly enough, an almost bigger deal than on Rival.
WNBA furious after LPGA signs massive contract. With Caitlin Clark, they praise her like never before.
I talked about it in a previous video how this Pro-Am event originally wasn't even going to be televised, but there were so many fans who were emailing the organization saying, how can we watch Caitlin? Can we come to the event? Can you live stream it? All of these things. And it ended up being put on television.
Here's the shocking proof that the LPGA might actually be trolling the WNBA in plain sight.
Caitlin Clark played some golf, and what we saw from Caitlin Clark playing golf was the LPGA being really happy about it.
A media firestorm erupted after Caitlin Clark's golf performance, as the LPGA's posts racked up a jaw-dropping 7 million impressions, way beyond their usual reach.
On this stage now where it seems like they're just trolling the WNBA. Like, at this stage, I think they're just trolling the WNBA.
While rival leagues keep stealing the spotlight, the WNBA can't even celebrate its own superstar. They're out here mispronouncing her name like it's a tongue twister.
You see here, this is days later. Nothing but love for Caitlin Clark over here. Constantly saying, like, it's always, everything is like, who doesn't love Caitlin Clark? Like, all of these posts are like...
The timing and tone of the LPGA's posts practically scream hidden tension. This isn't just wild speculation anymore. While other leagues and athletes are busy celebrating Caitlin Clark as the next big thing in women's sports, the WNBA, where she's expected to shine soon, has stayed suspiciously silent. Even worse, whispers of bungled promotions and glaring oversights paint the league as shockingly careless with their own golden ticket. 57, let's take a step back and talk about why this moment actually matters. When Caitlin Clark showed up at that golf event, the LPGA wasted zero time cashing in on her star power. And boom, social media went nuclear with posts like, "Who doesn't love Caitlin Clark?" Which felt just as much like shade toward the WNBA as they did praise for her. Because let's be real, Caitlin Clark isn't just an athlete anymore. She's a full-blown cultural phenomenon, packing arenas and winning hearts everywhere she goes.
The LPGA was promoting the crap out of this event. And they also did something really smart by pairing her up with their currently #1 golfer in the world. And her name is Nelly Cordy.
The LPGA's triumph with Caitlin Clark isn't just hype. The numbers flat out prove it. For a league that usually struggles to pull huge audiences, her golf appearance shattered expectations, pulling in over 34 million impressions. Massive win. They saw Clark's magnetic pull and milked it brilliantly. But here's the million-dollar question. Why didn't the WNBA do the same? That's where things get messy. Unlike the NBA, which turns its stars into global icons, the WNBA still can't seem to market its own players properly. For someone like Caitlin Clark, a once-in-a-generation talent who could redefine the league's future, that's a downright failure. Fans are baffled. From botched name spellings in official posts to cutting her out of promotions entirely, the missteps keep piling up. Meanwhile, other leagues like tennis, soccer, and even Major League Baseball have been quick to celebrate her brilliance, showing the WNBA exactly how it's done. One of the greatest sports icons, Serena Williams, openly praised Caitlin Clark's skill and grit, noting how flawlessly she handles the crushing weight of fame. These shout-outs prove that other sports see Clark not just as an athlete, but as a full-blown brand. Yet the LPGA's play feels different. It's not just admiration, it's strategy. By aligning with Clark, they've smartly positioned themselves to cash in on her fame. This isn't just about boosting engagement, it's about reeling in a whole new audience. And guess what? It's working. Fans who never cared about golf are now glued to the LPGA, all thanks to Clark's magic. For them, it's a power move. For the WNBA, it's an epic fumble. Why? Some say it's a culture problem. Unlike the NBA, which thrives on superstar branding, the WNBA still can't balance team identity with individual promotion. So players like Clark, who could easily be the league's face, get sidelined instead. Others blame it on money. Fewer resources, smaller budgets. and no real marketing punch to compete with savvy leagues like the LPGA. Whatever the excuse, the outcome stays the same: a colossal missed opportunity. The LPGA's glowing praise for Caitlin Clark feels a bit too polished, almost like a statement wrapped in a smile. Posts saying nothing but love for Caitlin Clark and "Who doesn't love Caitlin Clark?" might seem harmless, but against the WNBA's silence, they scream shade. It's hard not to read it as clever trolling, a slick way to highlight the WNBA's failures while boosting their own image. And make no mistake, this isn't just about Clark. It's about what she represents in a world where every league is clawing for relevance in women's sports. Players like Caitlin Clark are rare. They don't just play, they pull in fans, fill seats, and raise the bar for everyone. The WNBA's refusal to ride that wave is a blunder fans can't ignore. And social media is on fire, pointing out how other leagues are cashing in while the WNBA lags behind. The LPGA saw the opportunity, moved fast, and stole the spotlight. Simple as that. But this story's far from over. Clark deserves to be celebrated by the league she's destined to lead, not sidelined by it. Her success with the LPGA raises a bigger question. Will the WNBA keep fumbling these golden chances, or finally learn from them? Because one thing's crystal clear, this will shape the future of women's sports. The LPGA knows exactly how bright Clark's star burns, and their admiration doubles as a not-so-subtle reminder of the WNBA's stumbles. Call it trolling or strategy, it's working. The WNBA's been put on blast, and fans are waiting to see their next move. The Caitlin Clark phenomenon isn't just hype anymore. It's a mirror exposing how different leagues treat their stars. And while the LPGA rides high on her glow, the WNBA's silence just keeps getting louder. This whole situation raises one huge question. Can the WNBA recover from this mess? Or will Caitlin Clark's unstoppable rise keep making every other league richer while leaving hers behind? Let's zoom in on how players and fans from other sports are reacting, and what it says about the bigger game at play. In modern sports, superstar athletes are more than competitors. They're walking brands that sell loyalty, tickets, and engagement. Just look at Serena Williams in tennis or Michael Jordan in basketball. Icons who transcended their sport entirely. Caitlin Clark has that same once-in-a-generation magnetism. The difference? How leagues choose to harness it or waste it. Take the LPGA, for example. They spotted her draw instantly and smartly tied their brand to hers, creating a win-win partnership. They gained her massive fan base. She gained exposure in a whole new arena. That's not luck, it's strategy. Meanwhile, the